Happy Saturday, man. We got a 7 game slate. So stay tuned in. I got a favorite bet that I like for tonight. Definitely seems like a very doable lock. Seems like a game that well, it seems more of a prop that a lot of us can really enjoy. And if you do play DFS, I do have these certain star players that you might want to look forward to with these PRA. I'm Rue from Elite Line Sports, and let's get into it. First up, we got the first game, which is the best game of all, I think, personally to me. There's a lot of good pluses. There's a lot of green here. Magic versus the Jazz. Paolo Banchero, as you've seen from the thumbnail, my guy is going to have a big game. If you look here, I understand the similar players. Don't pay attention to that too much. Pay attention to the shot types. What the defense is ranked. Defense is ranked 28 out of 30. Last in transition. And last in guarding spot ups. Paolo Banchero's shots typically come from the 10 feet. That's 22 out of 30, which is very bad. Having to guard forwards like Paolo Banchero, they're 20 out of 30. They're dead last in guarding transition. I like the PRA. His PRA for the past couple of games, when he plays against teams that's bottom tier and having to guard the PRA, he is 8 out of 15, 53.3%. The line is at 37.5. Book that. When he plays against teams who are bad in transition, who are also bad in guarding the power forwards with their PRA, that he is 60%, 3 out of 5 haven't hit his line. So his line is very doable. I love his line when he only plays teams that's very bad at transition to bottom 10. 7 out of 13, 53%. I love Paolo Banchero. Everything he has got going on today, points, assists, rebounds, book it, bro. Listen, I just say just take the PRA. PRA is very doable. It's a lock in this situation. And if you are here for DFS purposes, there's also other players I do like. I like Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs' points looks immensely good. 6 to 7 over the line. They're dead last to having to guard the catch and shoot players. Most of his shots come from the perimeter. Spot ups, transitions, free throws. Similar players definitely hit 4 out of 5. Take a look at Jalen Suggs if you like Jalen Suggs. You could also go PRA. His PRA is very doable. He's nuked against the Nets last game. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to get into much into that game. But Paolo Banchero, 37.5, book it. Hornets and Hawks. Next up, now this game, they got Buddy Hield starting, but I don't like the Hawks side. We have hit mostly on Khan's props the most. I love Khan today. Again, don't pay attention to too much of this. The hit rate looks good though. Literally above 50%, 8 for 15 for similar players like Khan who does spot ups. Look. The Hawks are top 10 at having to guard the spot ups. Yeah, but when you click that, literally Khan flourishes on having to play against top 10 defenses who guard the spot ups. And they're literally bottom tier, third last in having to guard similar players like Con Canepo, who's a small forward or shooting guard with his PRA, because he's been killing it with his PRA. His past couple of games, he's been solid. He's 50-50 for having hit the PRA. Having to play against guards, not the spot up, who was top 10 is good. Now, here's another thing. Now, when you combine them both, teams that's bad at teams who are bottom 5 and having to guard small forwards like Con Canepo, right? Who shoot at a high clip, they're 27 out of 30. But also who is top 10 and having to guard the spot ups, such as the Pacers, the Hawks, 2 times. Well, they're about to play the Hawks again. And the 2 times he's already played the Hawks, he's got 37 and 40 in November and December. He's going to do it again in February. Now, he played the Pacers 2 times and then the Pistons. So, listen, he's 5 for 5 when these things are aligned, right? So, I like it. I think the line before was 27.5. Yeah, that's literally what I got here. It says 27.5. The line went up to 28.5 because they really see this shit as a lot. They see like the last game he had was 29. So, listen, man, Vegas is paying attention. If you really want to, I still like the 28.5. I still like it, though. You know what I mean? You can take that. Or if you want to teaser it down, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to do 25, it's up to you. Now, next up, so we got 2, right? right? So we got two. We got Paolo Banchero's 37.5 PRA. Colin Knapple's 28.5 PRA. Next up, we got the Big Yoke. Now, again, I'm doing this before news comes out. I'm not sure if he's playing or not. But I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but the Nuggets are on a 3-game losing streak. And I understand that y'all probably saying, this is probably a smoke fest. They might probably sit Jokic. That's also possible. But listen, man, we got to go off for probabilities now. They're on a 3-game L streak, and they have to get back into the winning column. So I think Jokic plays, and then his PRA is very doable. They're 23 out of 30 having to guard centers like Jokic. Literally 29 out of 30, where he mostly gets his points from the post up. He's 9 for 16 when having to play bottom 10 teams. When he plays teams like this, literally bottom 10 and having to guard his position, he's 13 out of 17 and having to hit his prop of PRA. His PRA, I think before, lines are changing, guys. His line was at 47.5. Now it's at 48.5. So literally, as soon as this video drops, I need y'all to go run to the fucking line and literally book his shit now, because this shit's gonna probably inflate to like 50. But with that being said, literally when he plays against this, and then also bad at post ups, he's 7 out of 9 when having to play bottom 10 teams who can't guard his position for his PRA, and then bottom 10 teams who's having to guard the post up. 7 out of 9 having to hit his line over 48.5. Book it. Next up, so far we got 3 PRAs. I don't like LeBron's PRA. I get it that there's no Luka, but I like his assist. Assist here for literally the similar plays for the hit rate looks very beautiful. 8 out of 9. You can't make this up. Randall line was 5.5. He got 6, 5.5 before. For Barnes, he got 11. Ingram 3.5. He got 5. So literally for as long as I can remember, even all the way up to Zion Williamson, who didn't get it when his line was 4.5 and he got 4. Okay, still very good. He's just one off, right? It's a bad beat. But 8, literally a whole bunch of times, 8 straight times, literally starting from December 12th, literally all the way up to right now, January 25th, they have players like LeBron have been getting literally their line. So literally they're close to getting like maybe 2 over the line. Assist allowed over 13. Again, there's no Luka. So again, this looks good. I do like them to get Ayton involved. So I think most of those dump offs is going to go, and LeBron's going to try and get Rui. Again, I would rather not touch no points, because I think it's going to be everybody's going to get involved. Rui's going to get his touches. Rui's going to get his points. DeAndre might get his points. Marcus Smart might get his points. Luke Kennard might get his. Austin Reeves is right back. So again, I wouldn't touch no points from a LeBron, not even a PRA. I'll probably touch assists. That's the best thing that I'll do. The line is at 7.5, and it's still at 7.5. You can take 8. Next up, we got Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, again, still questionable, but I think he plays. Literally, just, I think enough said. His PRA is at 41.5. Still at 41.5. Literally, when he plays against, let's just say, top 10 teams, I get it, 4 out of 11. But similar players like him are getting over. They're 2 over the line. And I just think you need Joel Embiid here, man. You know, they're playing against the Suns. They're traveling to Phoenix. So I think Phoenix is going to be a tough out, especially with Devin Booker possibly coming back. So Joel Embiid, looking for him to get his PRA going. Literally, I think the past couple of games, man, he's been getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Because, like, these are, like, the earlier games in the season, he didn't do so hot. But in the past 3 games, he's got 43, 50, 55. And then when he's guarding against the post-up, when they're bottom 5 at, literally, past 3 games, 43, 50, 55. If you don't like that, man, you could potentially get the points. But I do like the PRA. PRA looks good. It's up to you guys. The points has been killing it, too. Just 40, 37, 30, 33. So him getting 28.5, basically 30, is very doable. Last but not least, I'm not touching the Grizzlies and the Blazers. I understand. So that's 1 leg lost. Too many, like, literally, Denny Avdia might be back. And I'm just not liking the whole fast-paced game with a whole bunch of players shooting. Jared Allen. Jared Allen's PRA. His points shot up immensely. I think his line has typically always been at, like, 13.5, or 11.5 with Mobley. But they're dead last at having to guard centers, right? The Kings. bottom 10 and having a guard, literally the PNR row man. And with James Harden likely starting, which he is going to play, James Harden likes to run the PNR with the center. He did that with Zubac. He did that with a lot of players in his time. He's going to do that with Allen. That's why his line shot up to 15.5. I think he's very capable of getting that. However, I think his rebounds gets there too. 12 out of 15 similar players, has got literally 1 to 2 over the line. Mitchell Robinson, DeAndre Ayton, Sengun, Gafford. So again, and he does get assists here and there. You know what I mean? He's averaging 2, but similar players has 61%, getting 2 over the line, 4 out of 5 hit rate. So I'm gonna just go PRA just in case. He might not get there with the points, but he'll get there with the rebounds. He might not get there with the rebounds. He might get there with the assists. So PRAs is simply, again, does it change? Kings are very bad at having a guard the center at in general. Okay, Sabonis plays no defense. Hit rate is 8 out of 15. Literally, they're dead last at having a guard thing. So here we are. This is exactly what I like, and yeah, man. So that's what we like. That's what I like. That's what you guys should like too. Should be easy to book. Book it, man. Listen, that's the 6 games to 7 props that I like. I think it's 6 props. Lock it in, fellas, and let's just make some money today. And if you guys are still tuning in and still listening into this video, hit that sub button, hit the like button. It does help. It does help YouTube with the algorithm and us pushing us out. Again, hey man, we're just gonna keep rolling them out, and we post daily. Appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.